what I've learned in the first half of my 20s. Like, I'm lazy all the time, but I still have to go to my job, right? I really had to figure that one out. One of the best things that I have ever done. That's just my opinion though. This is for the moms. And then the very last thing that I learned. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today is a very special day. It is my 26th birthday. That is so crazy to say out loud, but I'm so excited for today. Today I'm actually going to be going to go get dinner with my parents around 6 o'clock. So that's what I'm getting ready for. And then at around 9 or 9:30, I'm actually going to be going out. We are going to start getting ready because I don't want to be late for my dinner. I did a little bit of skincare and I just did a pore strip right now. It's time to take my little pore strip off. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. This always hurts. That hurts so bad. Okay, I'm going to go wash this off really quick and I'll be right back. Okay, now that that is washed off, I'm going to start doing my makeup. I am also going to be showing you guys how I've recently been doing my makeup. It changed just a little bit at the very beginning on how I do my skin prep before going into my makeup. I've noticed that my makeup has been lasting a lot longer. Honestly, I don't know, it just looks a lot better. So I will walk you guys through that. I'm going to move you guys just like a little bit. See if there's like a little bit of a better angle. And another thing I am going to be doing is just talking to you guys about what I've learned in the first half of my 20s now that I'm entering the second half of my 20s. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. First things first, I'm going to walk you guys what I've been doing for my skin. I'm going to moisturize my skin first. So the first thing I wrote down was allow your body to rest. I feel like this is really hard when you want to get so much done. For me, I always feel like I never have enough time in the day to do anything, but sometimes your body just doesn't feel good. You're gonna end up putting yourself through so much more pain. Therefore, it's gonna keep you from being able to go to work out or go do whatever you want. Next up is primer. Put that everywhere. This is step 2 to how I've been getting my makeup to just stay forever. And I think I'm gonna need that tonight. Number 2 on my list is you never know what someone else is going through. I always feel like people didn't like me. I can really feel like the energy of a room. You just feel like something's off, but you don't know if it's towards you. They could have just had like a really bad day at work, and that has nothing to do with you. And I feel like I really had to find that out these past couple years, because when I was younger, I would always just be like, this person's mad at me because they're silent, and that still does happen to me, but I have just had to realize that I can't control how they're feeling. Now that I've added a pound of primer onto my face, I'm going in with a concealer actually to cover up my troubled areas. I've been telling you guys before that my skin has been freaking out lately. It's been getting a little better, but I think it's because I've been giving my skin a break this entire week. I haven't really done makeup lately. Number 3 is keep showing up for yourself. These past couple years, I really have been seeing the TikToks where people are saying like, if you are giving a company or your job or whatever so much effort, when you don't even like the job, why aren't you giving that effort back into yourself? And especially this year alone, it's really been helping me to kind of put that into perspective. So I have been giving back to myself, taking just a little extra time to film a video, or if I'm not feeling well and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna do this. Mostly like if like I just feel lazy and I don't want to do it, that's not an excuse to not show up for myself. Like, I'm lazy all the time, but I still have to go to my job, right? And I think this is the year, or like last year, end of last year into this year is like really the time that I actually started showing up for myself, and I've definitely seen a difference. Now that the concealer is on my face, I just let it sit for a little bit, kind of air dry it, and then once that's done, I'm gonna start just blending it out with my finger. So I'm just gonna let this sit for a second. Drink a little bit of my Red Bull. Anyway, moving on. Number 4 is sometimes you have to make temporary sacrifices. This one was really hard for me. This one I learned when we were about to buy our house. We just had to continuously make so many sacrifices. Like, I wanted to travel, or I wanted a new camera for vlogging, or this, and this. And I literally had to put a lot of that stuff on hold. I don't know, it was actually really hard. Like, sometimes you just have to make those temporary sacrifices. Number 5 is things happen for a reason. I feel like that's just something that everyone tells you, and sometimes it's just hard to believe, and I think you just have to accept that in order to kind of find a little bit of peace. If you want control over everything and something doesn't go your way, like, it can affect you so badly. And that kind of ties in with number 6. Number 6 is it's okay to not know what's going to happen. I think that one's just kind of like self-explanatory. It's hard, but it's okay to just kind of live your life and not worry about what's gonna happen. Number 7, one of my favorites, soak up the sun. I feel like anytime the sun hits me or it's just shining through my windows onto my bed on one of my days off, I do like a little meditation sitting in front of the sun. Like, it's just like a big warm hug. So the next step is grabbing your setting spray. I have the Refi setting spray, so I love using this one. Trust me on this. My setting spray does not want to work all that much. 1 second. Okay, we're gonna try this again. I changed the top to a different spray that I had, so maybe this will work. Oh yeah, that worked. Putting the setting spray on after your like skin prep, I feel like just really makes your foundation especially last so much longer. I'm just like not loving this angle either. I'm so sorry if I keep moving, you guys. Now that my setting spray is done, I'm moving on to my foundation, but this is literally just what I wanted to really show you guys, was how I prep my skin for my makeup, and it's just been looking so good lately. I have been obsessed with it. So now I'm just gonna do my makeup like normal. I probably won't be walking you guys step by step. Moving on with our list though, we are on number 8, and number 8 is invest in yourself. I feel like that's a really big one and kind of an obvious one, like especially if you just have a certain goal for yourself. Investing in yourself is the way to go. Like, just finding that time to do whatever you want. Like lately, this is more recently for me as well, is I've been trying to find the time where I can go to the gym with my sister or go take my Pilates classes, and I've just been feeling so good afterwards because I'm investing time in myself. Same thing with my Mondays off that I normally have from work. Usually take that time to film a video, and honestly anybody can do it, and I feel like everybody should do it. It obviously takes a lot and sometimes it just doesn't work out, but that doesn't mean you should give up on yourself. Number 9 is try everything at least once. This one for me kind of meant like, sometimes I'm just like, I want to learn how to surf, or I want to try this new food. That's kind of what I mean by try everything at least once, because you never know if you're gonna like it. You don't know if you're good at it. Like, it won't hurt you to try it. Moving on to, what are we on? Number 10. It's okay to step outside of your comfort zone. I feel like everyone says this, like you should really be okay with stepping out of your comfort zone. You should start doing it because it'll really help you with everything, honestly. I'm still getting used to it. For example, like right now, Gio's in the living room playing his game, but I'm still so uncomfortable filming around him. If he's in it, I think it's a lot easier for me to accept that I can film around him. Like, it's easier for me to do that than me filming by myself in our room and him being in another room. That just makes me so uncomfortable. Like, it's just really hard to know that somebody could be listening to you, and that's what makes it so uneasy for me. And that's something that I need to learn to be okay with, because that is very outside of my comfort zone. Oh my god, that's so much. And there's cat fur on my face. Number 11, I actually put be honest. Nobody can really read your mind. I really had to figure that one out earlier. In my head, I'm like, well, they should just know that I'm upset, but you should just be honest about how you're feeling. But I definitely have worked on communicating. Number 12 is feeling down, get ready. I've been loving that. If I'm feeling down, I just try to get ready, especially if I have the time. I feel like if you don't have the time, it might be a little harder, but even if it's dressing up a little more, putting on some makeup, putting on jewelry, like honestly, it could be anything. That will always make you feel better when you're feeling put together. Like today, like I was feeling overwhelmed, so I was starting to like panic a little bit, and I about just like was gonna call everything off, just be like, we're not going out, we're not doing this, we're not doing that. But you know what? It is my birthday. I knew I would feel better once I started getting ready. Love that feeling. And I found the cat hair that was bothering my nose. Moving on, number 13. Your life doesn't need to be aesthetic. I used to feel like I had to be like absolutely perfect with me being who I am. If it didn't work out, I would actually like just crash out. I'm still learning to accept that, you know, sometimes things are just not gonna look aesthetic, especially when I'm doing my makeup videos. Having cat fur everywhere drives me insane, but it's my reality because I have 2 cats. For number 14, I have to thank my sister for this one. Best thing she's ever suggested me to do, and that is candle lit showers. But I was kind of worried about it because I am also slightly scared of the dark. So ever since I did it the first time, like, I've been loving it, especially if I'm starting to feel really overwhelmed. So relaxing. One of the best things that I have ever done. I'm gonna curl my lashes really quick off camera and I'll come back to finish this little makeup look. I just curled my lashes and I am running out of time. Number 15. I just put breathe. I feel like that's so normal. And I honestly feel like the older I get, the more anxious I've been getting for some reason. And I'm actually not doing mascara first. As I've been getting older, I feel like my anxiety has just been getting a lot worse for some reason. Learning to just breathe and do like breathing exercises at the end of the night or the beginning of your day has just been really helpful. Number 16, therapy is great. I kind of gave up on therapy after I went in high school. And that's just because I did not like my therapist. I also didn't know that you could find a new therapist. If the therapist you have doesn't fit you, like, you can ask for a new therapist. Like, you have to find the perfect fit for you, and that's something that I've definitely done, and I absolutely love therapy now. Like, I really look forward to being able to just talk out my feelings and just kind of get to understand myself a little more. I'm gonna bring my mirror a little closer. If you're ever scared to start it, don't be, honestly. Like, if you really want to just help yourself, it is one of the best ways to go about that. That's just my opinion though. The next lesson that I learned was don't rush everything. I feel like I used to do that a lot, where I'd rush whatever I'm working on and say it's like a video and I put it out and I'm not proud of it. That just makes me feel like I didn't do a good job. So yeah, like, just don't rush anything. If you don't think you're ready for something, or, you know, you want to take something slow, you are on your own timeline and you just can't compare yourself to other people when it comes to that. Number 18 is it's okay to love what you love. I used to be so embarrassed that I loved Hannah Montana. I used to be like, oh my god, I'm too grown to be watching this type of stuff. And sometimes I'll throw it on now just to really get like that nostalgic feeling. I kind of feel like I'm back in my childhood, like just a really simple time. And honestly, it's okay to love that, because you know what? There are other people in the world that also love the same thing. So honestly, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. If they don't love it, that's on them. Number 19 is something that I think everyone should do, and that's make memories. No matter what it is, small or big, take the picture, snap the memories. You're gonna have those forever, and honestly, that's just one of the best feelings. And you don't even have to share those. Like, if you take a picture, you don't have to post it anywhere. Keep that for yourself. Number 20, this is for the moms specifically, because I feel like no one tells you this enough. Well, 2 things for moms in general. Every kid is different. You can ask for as much advice as you would like. At the end of the day, every kid's gonna be different. You might find something that works for your kid that didn't work for somebody else. Somebody might share information with you that could actually really help you. If your kid is at a different point in life than someone else's and you're just comparing them, that is something terrible to do, because you're just gonna make yourself feel like a bad parent, and you're not. Your kid is just developing at their own speed, and there's nothing wrong with that. You're doing amazing. That's my advice for the mom. Now we're on number 21, and that is social media is a highlight reel. It's really tough to separate social media and the lives of people. People are constantly going through things, and us as a society need to realize that, because we're just seeing what other people want us to see. We can't keep comparing ourselves to people we don't know. Number 22, all emotions are temporary. Never make any decisions based on your emotions. And that's mostly because you could be so upset. That could lead you to make not the best decisions for yourself. So it's like, if you are upset, take time, breathe it out, calm yourself down. And once you're like pretty level-headed, then make a decision. Number 23, your thoughts create your reality. That is honestly just so true. Because if you're just like, I'm not going to be able to do this, like if you're just talking so negatively to yourself, you're just already putting it out there that you don't believe in yourself pretty much. And that's not good. You have to have that faith in yourself that you can do anything you want. I'm actually going to spray my setting spray again. I'm all done with my makeup. I'm gonna go film my TikTok really quick because I do need to change and we're gonna head out soon. But I will finish this video out in just a minute when I'm done taking out these curls and probably changing. So I'll be right back. I just changed and took out the curlers. The hair looks amazing. I'm gonna finish out my list really quick. Number 24. I just wrote down Audrey Hepburn. When I was a lot younger, in high school, I used to read her quotes all the time, and I've recently been doing that again. And if you guys don't know Audrey Hepburn, she is one of my inspirations and my idols. I absolutely love her. Honestly, look up any single one of her quotes. She's just kind of been popping back into my life again, and I've been really trying to incorporate some of the things that she says in her quotes and like really breaking them down to what I think they mean. And then the very last thing that I learned is let them. I feel like obviously that is something that people just tell you all the time. Just keep moving forward with your life and let these people exist and you just keep living in your own world. That's really been helping me, again, just bring peace into my life. Yeah, just these past 5 years, that's really something that I've been working on, is just letting people exist. So with that being the last thing on my list, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna go have fun celebrating me today. So I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!